Hey guys, and welcome back to another Marvel Rivals video. Going on from our video yesterday where we watched the second best Marvel Rivals player in the world, we are going today be spectating the second best Jeff player in the world on PC. So we're just going to jump straight back in. Jeff is one of the champs that I actually haven't really played a lot of, and he's one of the strategists that I know is played a little bit differently, and I kind of want to see how the second best person in the world plays this champ, because it's something that I could put into my arsenal, honestly. It's not something I play a lot of. However, I want to know how they do this. So, let's just skip to about the beginning of the game, and then we can go to here. Well, the battle's already started, but that's fine. Okay, so, I'm gonna imagine that he's gonna play this like a DPS shark, yeah? Okay, yeah. He's going behind them. He's already just tapping the DPSs in the... Okay. Oh, he's just a menace, huh? Okay. So this guy plays Jeff. DPS Jeff, okay. Right, that makes sense. I mean, they do have 3 supports. Oh my god, he's manic. Okay. So he managed to get behind them at the beginning of the game and what? Insta-KO 1, maybe 2 people, I think. How many people did he KO? Yeah, he got 2 KOs there. Just by going behind them. And nobody's even, like, they don't even do anything about it. Obviously, he is doing a little bit of healing, but most of his healing is going to be to himself because he's going to be behind the enemy team pretty much all the time. He's just going to get some high... Okay, so he uses his ability to get behind them, pretty much. And then he just harasses anybody that he can find. And then heals himself. Okay. That makes the most sense. Okay, when he needs to, he goes back to his team and uses the AoE ability that he has. Okay, and he's already got ult. Interesting, okay. He's going to dodge that ult with his. And then... Oh my god. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so he waits to throw... Okay, interesting. He didn't even go near the edge. He just threw them out. I guess he knew that it was just a Groot, so he couldn't have anything to get out of there. Okay. Interesting, right. He is also just attacking the octopuses for his teams, which is good. He is, however... Okay, no, I was about to say he's not healing, but he is healing slightly. Okay, this is interesting. He's just going to run away because the majority of his team has just been KO'd. And, obviously, he's not just going to fight like that. He's a top-tier player. Okay, so he's just going to stand kind of AFK here, I guess, until his team gets back into the fight. He's probably comming with them. But let's see. Okay, so he goes relatively far behind them this time. He's just going to get as long range as he can. Make sure that he's reloaded. And then he's just going to... He's going to launch as much as he can onto the enemy supports. Okay. Yeah, so he's just going to harass the enemy supports. He doesn't really want to be attacking anybody that's not a support. Okay, he takes the invisible woman down. Okay, and now he's turning more people's attention to him so that the rest of his team can actually win a fight here. Interesting. Okay. Oh, he's getting some direct hits. Okay, he KOs one of the enemy supports. Now he's going on to the enemy winner soldier. Okay. This is fine because it's... Oh, no, wait, okay. Okay, they're losing this fight here. This is not great for them. Because they have lost this fight. Okay, he's going to ult the point. He's going to take 2 more. Okay, so he seems to not have... He doesn't seem to try to go for, like, the crazy 4-man ults. He usually just takes 2 people into his ult, at the moment, at least. I mean, he's had 2 ults in this game so far. And the round's nearly over. I will say, they haven't got very far. In terms of attacking, but I'm going to assume that they do in this last fight here. Okay, he's going to pop out, he's going to get it, and what's he going to do here? Okay, he's got 3 people on him, he's just going to run away for now. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, they've taken out the Winter Soldier. Okay, that's the enemy team's... Okay, so he can heal from quite far away, actually. Okay, interesting. I didn't know his heal was that far away. Interesting. Okay. He is healing. He's healing quite a bit. He's already got 50% of his thing back already. He's just going to go onto the enemy support, and he's been taken down from that. Okay, interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, it does seem like his team is winning this fight, though. Which is good for him. He is pretty much just harassing the enemy team to a point in which they have to commit at least 2 people over to him to deal with him. Which turns that fight from a 6v6 to 2 fights. One being a 2v1 and then one being a 4v5. Which is then, again, in favor of his team. Which is why they're probably winning some of these fights. I mean, he is going pretty far forwards. Nobody's even... Did they not even see him? Okay, he's just... Okay, he's gone, like, directly into their base. He is just harassing everybody he can find. He's just utilizing the AoE damage. He's going on the... Oh, he's just been frozen. Okay, I'm surprised he did not get KO'd there. Interesting. Yeah, he's got 94% on his ult, so he's nearly got ult up again, which is great. Okay, he's trying to find that support. He didn't find her. That's unlucky. That's just because she went invisible. Okay. Oh, he is actually going to get 1 support here. And then he's going to run away. And... Okay, the enemy team's ulted. That's a Lunar Snow ult. It's not going to do much there. Okay. Oh, he's going to go in because of the Groot ult. Oh, he's going to get like 2 or 3 people here at least, right? Okay, that sucked. This is the sad thing about it, is that it's really difficult to get those good Jeff ults, but he is doing relatively well. I mean, he is just like, look at this. He's just running past like the entire enemy team, and they're just running after him now. Like, they're not doing anything about him really. And he always manages to get behind them right where he needs to be, just to harass the support. And the thing is, at my rank, we're at GM, nobody's going to care. They're not going to be helping their healers here. Unlike some of these people who are. I mean, it's slightly more difficult for this Jeff, where he's also going against a he's also going against a Namor, which obviously makes his diving a little bit more difficult. However, he is doing a good job of just harassing the enemy team here. I mean, look, he's just done that again. He's got a KO there. He's just popping up, doing like 1 damage, bubbling, and then just jumping back in. He's KO'd another person. Oh my god, okay, he's gonna get another one here? No? Oh my god, okay, yeah. He got the invisible woman there too. Oh my god, okay. He's trying to go for Magneto, but he's not gonna be able to get that, that's fine. Okay, now he's won the fight. He's now rotating behind them, back into the enemy team again. Oh my god, you're not doing that, surely. Oh, but he knows if he gets caught out, he can just ult. Interesting. And then he doesn't even need to get so many people. He just gets one of them. He just gets the one enemy support, and that's fine. That's good enough for them. Obviously, because the enemy team only has 2 supports, right? Yeah, the enemy team has 2 supports. It's not going to do much. Whereas his team has 3 supports, technically. I mean, obviously, Jeff isn't really healing a lot. I mean, at this point, what? He's got... actually, he's got 9,000 healing, but most of that healing is probably to himself. But still, he's doing a really good job. Like I say, he's the second best Jeff world, so he's gonna be doing some crazy stuff. I want to see like a crazy ult that he does though. That would be interesting to see how he ults compared to other people, because he hasn't got many crazy ults yet. Most of his ults have been like 1-2 people, but maybe that's fine for him as long as he can get the people that he wants to get. I mean, he's always at a different angle compared to his team, right? He's always at that off angle, ready to just take people on. And this is why I was interested to see, because Jeff is one of the ones that I personally get annoyed at a lot of, especially when I'm playing a support, of just a Jeff coming around and just molesting me. Obviously, from this point as well, I will continue to get some other spectators going as well. I think this is how I'm going to learn champs better as well. It's a very, very good way of learning how to play champs. Okay, so he's going to get very, very far behind them. See, he always pops like one or two hits, he pops, and then he just dives back in, gets a bunch more healing onto himself, and then it goes again for another. He seems to be trying to make sure that he can balance. Every single time he goes behind, he makes sure to reload so that he can get the max amount of damage on somebody as possible. That wasn't probably the best decision there, just because he walked directly into pretty much the entire enemy team, especially the Namor octopuses. But it's interesting. I do like seeing how one tricks play this game, because obviously they commit all of their time to this one champion. So obviously, I don't actually know what this guy's or this, well, it might not be a guy, this person's account looks like, but I'm going to assume the majority of his playtime is on Jeff. We will look again, but like I say, he is the second best Jeff player in the world, so would have spectated the best, but you know, the account privacy settings and stuff like that, it's hard to get some people, and especially people high up, they always hide their stuff. Okay. Anyways, let's go back into it. Let's just go onto here, fast forward a little bit so that we can get to the next part and see what they're going to do. Okay, we need to go back to... Okay, so how is he going to play the defense game? He's going to... Okay, so he's going to be here. He's going to see if anybody comes out the top side here to try and flank his team, which is good. He sees that everybody's come out the bottom door, so nobody's looking to flank his team. And he waits for everybody to go past, he waits for the supports, and then he just starts harassing all of the supports. He is getting mauled by something. I don't know if he was getting hit by Namor things, but he just runs away. And the thing is, he's not running away, like, he is advancing in the right direction as well. Like, he's always going away, but also towards the enemy team at the same time. He runs away, and then he reflanks. This is the main thing. Okay, he is healing here. Okay, interesting. He is... When he sees somebody in need, and there's no other support around, he does heal. Which is interesting, because a lot of people that play this sort of style do not do that. Okay, he's gone to harass the supports again. Okay, so he like goes all the way down to like 10 HP sometimes, and then he starts healing himself. Obviously, he will do it every single time he goes down, but and then he waits until he thinks he might get KO'd, and then that's when he kind of ults. Otherwise, he doesn't usually ult until that point. See, he is not a happy bunny here, but he's gonna ult the enemy team. And he has 3 of them. Okay, interesting. And he knows exactly where the best place is to go to... Oh! That was smart. His invisible woman came with him, and he threw them out, and then she knocked them even further away, so there was definitely no way that all 3 of them could do that. That was interesting. That's a good combo. Actually, I've not seen that before. Interesting. See, this is what I like. This is why I'm going to be spectating these players now, because I myself want to get better at this game, and I think I could get up relatively high. Obviously, I don't play too much, but with the amount of time that I have been able to put into it, I've been able to get to a peak of GM1 to just to the bottom of Celestial. So I think with some practice, some like actual determination and stuff, and watching these games, I think I can actually get up there. I think this might actually improve my gameplay. Okay. Anyways, he's gone in. Oh, that did not go well for him. But it seems like if he's right next to somebody and he's got his AoE ability, he will just shoot the ground. Which is interesting. Okay. He launches himself through, he just jumps in, and then he just instantly goes onto the enemy support. The enemy support's dead, he's probably moaning and chat about his team not helping. Okay, Hela's ulted, he probably doesn't want to do anything with that, he's just gonna run away. Yeah. But see how he's running away towards the enemy base? Oh, That's unlucky. However, he's harassed them so much that the enemy team's barely been able to move outside of this first part. I mean, this is only the second KO he's had this round, this half, with the 10 KOs he's had so far. Right? Yeah. No, wait, he's had 20 KOs so far. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. He's 20 KOs so far and 15k healing, which I imagine is a lot of himself, but still. Okay, so he always pops a bubble at the spawn so that he can run faster, which is, yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, the enemy team now has also got the same thing. He is having to deal with another person harassing his team. So is this going to change the way he plays this? No, it doesn't look like it. His team's going to have to worry about their one. Oh, but their one is protecting them. Interesting, okay. So what does he do to counter this? Is he going to change to a different person, or is he just going to... Because I think this dude's a one trick. I don't actually think he does anything else. Okay. So he kind of just... Okay. So he sees that his team's not winning this fight, and he just runs around the cart and just delays as much as possible, which is an interesting strategy. I mean, he survived for quite a while there, to be fair. I guess he can kind of get away with it. I wonder how you would play this sort of this sort of play style when you're against. No, not when you're against. Sorry, when you have only 2 supports. So, say Jeff is the second support. Does that change the way you play it? I guess you probably can't play this sort of play style of Jeff. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay. He just got a triple KO with that as well. Interesting. That's nice. He just ulted the point and got triple. And now the entire enemy team's just down. And he saved, what? He ate 2 of his guys. He gobbled up 2 of his guys, healed them, and then just threw them out at the last second. Interesting. Okay. Interesting indeed. Right. Okay, so how does he play this? He's just going to continue. He's just going to continue to harass. He does not care about the other guy who's harassing his team. He's just going to play for the harassment. Interesting. So no matter what he has, it always seems like he stays to a similar sort of play style, no matter what he's against, which is interesting. Or obviously this is just one game. He might change his play style. What I might do for another video is see how he plays this as if he only plays this as a second healer, which would be interesting to see, because obviously he's playing this as a 3 healer comp, so he's the 3rd healer, but he's also playing DPS. I guess he probably wouldn't play this as a second DPS. I don't know. He's playing like a DPS healer hybrid, really, in a 3 support comp. Okay, he just takes out the other dude who's harassing his team. Clearly not as well as what he's harassing them in, but that's fine. Okay, he's going to save his other support. He doesn't quite save them, but he's healing. He knows his team's still in this fight. He's just going to prepare himself for preemptively the last fight of this game. He could inevitably ult this and kind of win the fight for his team. Oh, which is what he's going to try and do. Oh, he only got 1 person? Which was his own teammate? No, it wasn't. Was it his own teammate that he got there? Oh, no. I think it was. So, unless that was the end... No, it wasn't the enemy. So his group ulted. And somehow he managed to... I'm pretty sure the enemy group ulted 4 of them, and he somehow only managed to ult his own group. Which is interesting. I guess one of them got Magneto bubbled, and the rest of them just got out. And there was a name, or maybe he bubbled as well, but that was interesting. It's interesting to see how these guys play, though, at such a high rank, that they're still able to play somebody like Jeff, who is considered, at least my rank, not very good. But that's because people don't know how to play it. that was interesting. I do want to add this to my arsenal of supports, especially if it's a 3 support comp. Because otherwise we just end up doing like Rocket Raccoon, which isn't bad. But if I could get this and play like a harassment style, that would be good, especially if the enemy team doesn't have a Namor on their team as well. But that was interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!